Hello, my dear student. Welcome back to الطائف Governmental Language School WhatsApp groups. This is week 2, and on Saturday we usually start with the English lessons. So welcome back again. Today we are going to work on Aim High 2 Unit 4, and I was supposed to be teaching reading, but I asked you last time to interact with me on the Zoom session, but since I don't have students, so I will only teach vocabulary. As I told you last time, this unit talks about heroes. So what does it mean to be a hero? Does it mean that you must be a famous people, you must be a famous person, uh, or a well-known person to be a hero? No, I don't think so, because this unit talks about ordinary people, ordinary heroes, people who are members of our families, such as a young boy who saves his family, a girl who does a courageous thing to save her friends or her family. So let's start with the objectives. By the end of this session, you will be able to use adjectives to describe people, things, and situation. And as usual, you must pay attention that you must open your student book at pages 30, from 30 to 33, and also you will need to open your workbook from page 28 to 29. طبعا كنت طلبت منكم المرة اللي فاتت إن في يكون مجموعة من الطلاب يتفاعلوا عشان نقدر ندرس الريدنج، لأن تدريس الريدنج طبعا مش هينفع يكون مسجل، لازم يكون في تفاعل ما بين التيتشر والستودنت. ولكن طبعا النهارده هدرس الفوكابيولري، الكلمات بس، لحين إن شاء الله الوقت يبقى مناسب إن احنا ندرس الريدنج. So let's start here. Let's start reading and listening. Read the passage while listening to the audio. هنشوف طبعا انه في كتاب الستودنت بوك هنلاقي القطعه الريدنج. هنستمع لقطعه الريدنج من خلال الاوديو علشان نقدر نحسن الريدنج عندنا. فده طبعا يونت 4 اللي هو بيتكلم عن هيروز، ودي قطعه الريدنج اللي هي انا وورد فور بريفري. دلوقتي انتوا هنسمعها عباره عن listening. You read while you are listening to improve your listening skills and speaking skills. تقدر تسمع الكلمات ونطقها الصحيح عشان تقدر تتكلم بطريقة صحيحة.
Unit 4, page 31. Read. Exercise 3. Read and listen to the text.
An award for bravery.
Yeah, this is the title.
The George Cross is the highest award for bravery that a civilian in the UK can receive. It's named after King George VI, who decided to create the award in 1940. Since then, fewer than 160 people have received it, all of them for performing acts of exceptional heroism. The youngest recipient is John Bamford. John received the award in 1952 at the age of 15, after he suffered dreadful injuries while rescuing members of his family from a horrific fire at their home in Nottinghamshire. The fire broke out in the early hours of the morning of the 19th of October 1952. In the house at the time were John, his parents, and his 5 younger brothers and sisters. When John and his father realized that something was wrong, they went downstairs to investigate. They opened the living room door and were horrified to see the interior of the room suddenly burst into flames. The heat was so intense that John and his father couldn't get back upstairs to help the rest of the family. Instead, they climbed up the front of the house and managed to help John's mother and 3 of the children out of the bedroom window and onto a flat roof. They knew that 2 children remained inside the burning building. John and his father climbed inside. They could hear the distressed cries of the 2 remaining children, who were only 4 and 6 years old, coming from a back bedroom. The father covered himself with a blanket and made a heroic attempt to reach the children. But before he could get to them, the blanket caught fire and the searing flames drove him back. Telling his father to wait outside at the back of the house, 15-year-old John then crawled through the flames and into the bedroom. Despite the agonizing burning sensation as the flames set fire to his shirt, he carried on until he reached his 2 younger brothers. They were on the bed, terrified. John picked them up and dropped the younger of the 2 boys out of the window and into his father's arms. But the elder boy was so dazed that he ran back through the burning room. John knew that he could jump to safety, but he refused to leave without his brother. He chased the panic-stricken 6-year-old through the flames and eventually managed to catch him and drop him down to their father. By this time, John was almost unconscious from the heat, the thick smoke, and the pain. But somehow he managed to get one leg through the open window and fall to the ground below, exhausted. An ambulance rushed all 3 boys to hospital. The 2 younger boys soon recovered, but John did not return home until February of the following year after countless operations. While still in hospital, he received the George Cross for his outstanding bravery, and the newspapers printed the gripping story of his heroism.
Okay, thank you very much. That is the reading passage. Okay, thank you. You have read the passage and listened to it, so you can improve your listening and speaking. If you look here at the passage, you have some highlighted words such as exceptional, grateful, horrific, horrified, intense, distressed. So these words, you must learn these words. So I'm going to introduce or present these words on Quizlet. So let's go here to Quizlet and to learn these words. And this is the application I'm going to use to teach you this new vocab. And it may take some time. Okay, so let's introduce the new vocab. The first word is unusually good or uncommon. When someone does something which is unusually good, such as the Egyptian soldiers when they do some brave actions. So they show an exceptional bravery. So exceptional means that something which is unusually good. Let's move to the second word. The second word, very bad and unpleasant or awful, such as when we say that the weather is very bad today, it's very cold. So we can say the weather is dreadful. Okay. Next word, very bad and frightened. So when something is very bad, and we can say that the injury was horrific. So very bad and frightened means horrific. Next word, shocked and frightened. If someone is shocked and frightened, someone is afraid of mice, for example, so you can say he is horrified. So here it is, horrified. Next word, very strong. If something is very strong, so we can say that it is intense. He has intense pain in his ears. Next word, unhappy and upset. If someone is unhappy or upset, we can say he is distressed. Next word, brave. we can describe someone who is brave or courageous as
heroic.
When he does something heroic or some heroic actions. Okay, next word. Let's go to the next word here. Painful. If something is painful, if you have a cut in your finger, so it is
Agonizing.
Agonizing means painful. Next word, frightened. So if someone is frightened,
Terrified.
we can say he is terrified. Next word, confused. Another word for confused.
Dazed.
So it is dazed. Okay. So let's go to the next word. Frightened and unable to think, or someone who is very, very, very frightened. We can say that he is panic stricken. Okay. Next word. Here it is, seeming to be asleep because of the injury.
Unconscious.
So, unconscious. If someone seems to be asleep, we can say he is unconscious. Next word. If you are tired after work, so you can say I am
exhausted.
Exhausted means very, very tired. Next word, very many, a great number. So you can say I met a lot of people today, or they are countless. Next word, holding your attention, something which is very interesting. If the match is very interesting, you can say it is gripping. Okay, so these are the vocab. So let's listen to them quickly again. Here are they. We can go to flashcards, and this is an application. You go here, flashcards, and you can listen to the definition of the words and listen to the words themselves. Then we start here from the beginning.
Exceptional.
And we play here. Okay. Means uncommon.
Dreadful.
Yes.
Horrific. Horrified. Intense. Distressed. Heroic. Agonizing. Terrified. Dazed. Panic-stricken. Unconscious. Exhausted. Countless. Gripping.
Okay, thank you very much. So inshallah, I will send you the link to this application. ابعت لكم اللينك تقدر من خلال الفلاش كاردز تحفظ الكلمات. هخليكم طبعا لوحدكم تجربوا كلمه learn، هتتعلم منها، ورايت هتتعلم السبيلنج، وممكن تعمل تيست. لكن افضل حاجه ممكن بعد ما تخلص حفظ الكلمات ممكن تروح للماتش و you can play a game, you can start a game بعد طبعا ما تحفظ الكلمات. يعني seeming to be asleep أكيد هيبقى unconscious اهيت، و uncommonly or uncommon here means exceptional, very many means countless, very strong means tense, distressed means unhappy and upset, terrified means frightening. خلاص وبتعطي لك الدرجة اهوت اللي انت you can do it faster and faster. So this is a very good application that you can use. So let's go back to the lesson. As so far we have finished the vocab. احنا كده خلصنا الكلمات. If you go to your student book page 31، لو رحنا في الكتاب في صفحة 31 هنلاقي فيه exercise عن الفوكاب. ده 15 كلمه، نفس ال 15 كلمه اللي هم highlighted 15 words in the reading passage. فلو اخذنا unhappy and upset طبعا الاجابات كلها موجوده على الابلكيشن على كويزلت، ممكن تحل منها وتتاكد من اجابتك. unhappy and upset اللي هي كانت تقريبا كلمه distressed. ونمبر 2 here number 2 shocked and frightened اللي هي كانت كلمه dreadful. So you can answer these questions. You can watch the video and you can answer the questions and check your answers here. ده سؤال من أسئلة الكلمات. في كمان سؤال تاني عن الكلمات هنا. اوكي، السؤال موجود عن الكلمات هنا. عندنا agonizing countless الكلمات اللي احنا اخذناها، وبيقول لنا read the text match the highlighted adjectives with the words from the box. هنوصل كل كلمة من هنا بمعناها. فلو أخذنا كلمة interesting أكيد interesting هيقابلنا معناها هنا interesting ممكن يكون معناها كلمة gripping. هتقابلنا كلمة uncommon yes uncommon yes uncommon exceptional. Okay, so you can finish this exercise by yourself. You match the word here with the meaning or the words from the box to their meanings here. And this is for the student book. ده بالنسبة للstudent book. ممكن كمان نروح نحل أسئلة في الورك بوك. ده وخلصنا كده الكلمات في الستودنت بوك. في الورك بوك برضو في أسئلة موجودة عن الكلمات في الورك بوك في بيج 29. برضو نفس الكلمات اللي انت درستها astounded countless days dreadful، نفس الكلمات موجودة وعليها أسئلة ممكن تحلها برضو في كتاب الورك بوك. and if you need to check your answer you can speak to me at any time. خلاص دي أسئلة ممكن ناخد الكلمات ونملى بيها الفراغات. ده سؤال واحد، وهنا تقريبا في سؤال برضو نفس الكلمات agonizing distressed exceptional برضو نفس الكلمات. you can answer them and send me the answers. خلاص يبقى كده عرفنا في الستودنت بوك رقم الصفحة، في الورك بوك رقم الصفحة 29. في حاجة طبعا هنبه عليها بالنسبة للورك بوك، في سؤال في الامتحان اللي هو المعمول على يونت 4 هو ده السؤال. لو انت مش هتعرف تقرأ من على الجوجل فورمز ممكن تفتح كتاب الورك بوك على بيج 28 وادي القطعة موجودة قدامك ممكن تقرأ منها. طيب هتقول لي هل احنا الاسئله في الورك بوك والستودنت بوك مهمه؟ طبعا مهمه جدا. اسئله الستودنت بوك واسئله الورك بوك مهمه جدا جدا. لازم تحل كل الاكسرسايزز اللي موجوده في الستودنت بوك او الاكسرسايزز اللي انا بقول عليها في الستودنت بوك والورك بوك. وانا كنت ارسلت لكم نسخه بعت نسخه من الستودنت بوك والورك بوك على الواتساب جروب. So far we have learned the new vocab, and next time inshallah I wish we could have an interactive Zoom meeting so I can teach you reading, because reading is a very important skill and I cannot teach reading in this way. I need some students to interact with me so I can teach them reading. Okay, so thank you very much for today. Please don't forget to answer the quiz or the test on Google Forms. See you next week. Thank you very much and goodbye for now.